അതിൽ നമുക്ക് പുതിയതായിട്ട് അവതരിപ്പിച്ചത് ഈസി സദ്യ. ഈസി സദ്യ എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ നമ്മുടെ ലേഡീസ് വനിതാ വിഭാഗത്തിന് മാത്രമല്ലാതെ പാചകം തിരഞ്ഞു നടക്കുന്നവർക്ക് വേണ്ടി പ്രത്യേകമായിട്ട് നമ്മൾ അവതരിപ്പിച്ച ഒരു ചാനലാണത് ഈസി സദ്യ. ഈസി സദ്യയിലേക്ക് നാം ഇന്ന് നമ്മളോടൊപ്പം ചേർന്നത് നമ്മുടെ സ്വന്തം മലേഷ്യൻ ഒരു മലയാളിയാണ്, ഷെഫ് വിനോഷിനി. ഷെഫ് നമസ്കാരം.
നമസ്കാരം.
Chef Vinoshnee is a local Malaysian who has been running classes on cooking, baking. Actually, mostly baking. She started with baking. അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് ഒരു ബേക്കറി എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ എങ്ങനെ ഒരു ബേക്കറി നടത്തുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടിയുള്ള എല്ലാ വിധത്തിലും നമുക്ക് അതിൽ നടക്കുന്ന പാചകങ്ങൾ, അതിൽ നടക്കുന്ന നമുക്ക് അപ്പോ, നമുക്ക് പണിയാരങ്ങളോ, നമുക്ക് ഏതെങ്കിലും പലഹാരങ്ങളോ നമ്മൾ നടത്തി എന്ത് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. പക്ഷെ മലേഷ്യൻ രീതിയിൽ ബേക്കറീസ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ പേസ്ട്രീസ് ഉണ്ടാവും, കേക്ക്സ് ഉണ്ടാവും, cupcakes ഉണ്ടാവും, biscuits, all types. She is basically E to Z. Chef has been doing this. അത് അവരുടെ ക്ലാസ് നടത്തുന്നത് മലയാളീസ് മാത്രമല്ലാണ്ട് എല്ലാ മലേഷ്യൻസും, ഫോർ ഓൾ മലേഷ്യൻസ് they can come. ഷെഫ്, പിന്നെ നിങ്ങളുടെ ഇവിടുത്തെ ഒരു സ്കിൽ ഡെവലപ്മെന്റ് സെന്റർ ആണ് നടത്തുന്നത്. എത്ര വർഷമായിരുന്നു നടത്തുന്നത്?
ബേക്കിംഗ് സ്കിൽ ഡെവലപ്മെന്റ് സെന്റർ ഇപ്പോൾ തുടങ്ങിയിട്ട് ഒരു 3 മാസം ആയിട്ടേ ഉള്ളൂ. അപ്പോൾ MCA ഒക്കെ കഴിഞ്ഞ് നമ്മൾ തുടങ്ങിയതാണ്. പക്ഷേ talking about the experience running a pastry institute, I have almost like 15 years of experience in teaching.
അല്ലേ? അപ്പോൾ ഈ കോവിഡ് ദുരിതം വന്നത് നമുക്ക് എല്ലാവരും കഷ്ടം മാത്രമല്ല, ഒരു നന്മ ഉണ്ട്. You know, a lot of things have taken place. People are telling because of COVID, I lost this, I lost that. But many people come back and say we earned a lot of things. A lot of people have learned during that month. അപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾ നടത്തുന്നത് കോവിഡ് ഇടയിൽ മാത്രം കഷ്ടമില്ലാതെ പഠിക്കാൻ പിള്ളേർ വന്ന് കുറച്ച് സ്റ്റുഡൻസ് നടത്താൻ വേണ്ടി നടത്തിയതാണ് ഈ ക്ലാസ്സസ് ഒക്കെ നടത്തിയത്. പക്ഷേ can you tell us about yourself? How did you come into this baking? സാധാരണ വനിതകളെ ladies like baking.
Any ladies likes baking?
Yes. But could you tell us what made you come into this?
Any ladies love baking, as I can say. But taking it a little bit more serious or little bit to the next level has put me into developing such skill development. See, since childhood, I was seeing how my grandmother and my mom was baking. It starts from there. But initially, after a certain age, then I started to look into it seriously, and I've developed my own syllabus for the pastry studies, which I've started back in Kerala.
Okay.
So my first pastry institute is in Kerala, Kochi.
Chef Vinoo is not only basically a Malaysian. Being a Malaysian, she actually started this segment of teaching from Kerala. നിങ്ങൾ കേരളത്തിൽ പോകാൻ വേണ്ടിയുള്ള കാരണം എന്താണ്?
My husband is from Kerala, and we decided to stay in Kerala for to give a good foundation to our kids. I have 3 boys.
Okay,
so
right.
We wanted to give a good foundation to our kids, so we migrated to Kerala. We lived there for almost 15 years, and we came back last.
It was during that 15 years that you came up with this idea of having.
Yes, after a year I went there. It was actually my husband's brainchild, the pastry school. So we decided to develop such career-based institute. So once we did some surveys there, and we find out that it can contribute a lot to the society, especially for the young people out there. So we started with a skill-based school, which is the pastry school. So we provide basically career-based programs like 6 months diploma program, 3 months certificate program, and we have trained thousands of students, because we get students from all over India, where once they have trained in our institute, they will be certified as a pastry chef, and they start up their career from there. We give them internship programs in the hotels, like holiday from internship.
That's it, exactly. എനിക്ക് ഒരു ദിവസം മിസ്റ്റർ രവിശങ്കർ എഴുത്തച്ഛൻ വിളിച്ചപ്പോൾ എഴുത്തച്ഛൻ സാർ പറഞ്ഞു എന്നോട് ഞങ്ങൾ നടത്തുന്ന ഒരു ബേക്കറി എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു. അപ്പോൾ എനിക്കൊരു സംശയം തോന്നി, നിങ്ങൾ നാട്ടിൽ നിന്ന് വന്നിട്ട് ഇവിടെ ഒരു ബേക്കറി നടത്തുമ്പോൾ. സോ ഐ വാസ് വെരി മച്ച് ടച്ച്ഡ് that he told me that his wife is a Malaysian, but from Kerala he has brought the skill back to Malaysia, and they want to practice in Malaysia, and teaching the local Malaysians. I was very much attracted. I said, okay, Mr. Elithan, my first program is definitely yours. അത് കാരണം ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞത് കേട്ടോ. അപ്പൊ നമ്മൾ എഴുത്തിൽ മാത്രം എഴുതുന്നില്ല, നമ്മൾ പാചകത്തിൽ തുടങ്ങി എഴുതിച്ചാണ്. അപ്പൊ നമുക്ക് ഒരു ഫസ്റ്റ് പ്രോഗ്രാമാണ് ഈ പാചക പ്രോഗ്രാം നടത്തുന്നത്. ഒരു പാചകം എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് നമുക്ക് കഴിക്കുന്ന ഭക്ഷണമാണ്. What kind of food you will eat from while eating the food. നമ്മൾ ഇലയിലെ സദ്യ വിളമ്പുന്നത് അമ്മമാരും മുത്തശ്ശിമാരും ചേച്ചിമാരും ഭാര്യയൊക്കെ കൊടുക്കുന്നത് നമ്മൾ കഴിക്കും. പക്ഷെ ഇത് എങ്ങനെ വന്നു നമുക്കറിയില്ല, സാധാരണ എല്ലാവർക്കും അറിയില്ല. That's why we are going back to it. So each time when we have a food, where did the food come from? Chef Vinoo is the one who's actually teaching a lot of Malaysian young children from very early age of what is the youngest?
The youngest I'm going to have this week is 3 years old.
Look at that. A 3-year-old child is going to know what to do, basic baking, basic pastry. അതാവുമ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് പാചകത്തിൽ നമുക്ക് അമ്മമാരും കിച്ചണിൽ മാത്രം അടുക്കളയിൽ ചെല്ലാൻ പാടില്ല എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ ഒരു കാലം കഴിഞ്ഞു. Those days which you were not supposed to go into the kitchen.
They are more coming forward to do a lot.
Exactly.
Try out a lot of new things, and they have lots of passion. Probably master chef program ഒക്കെ പറയുന്നത് അത് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടാണ് തോന്നുന്നു കൂടുതൽ കുട്ടികൾക്ക് they build in this passion towards food.
The liking has come among the youngsters nowadays that they want to also learn how to do cooking. Not only so, if it comes to cooking, they come into the baking, pastries, and all those. They are doing all those things. So, well, that's nice, chef. What is your actual scope of teaching here? What do you teach basically?
I have different programs for different category of students. For example, career seekers, students who have completed their SPM, they want to pursue in their pastry studies. I think this is one of the options that you take up the career courses. The other category is housewives who are planning to start up your home-based bakery. To promote them to be homepreneur. Homepreneurs. They can have their extra income as I can say. It is an opportunity for them to have an extra income to support their family. So how do they start how should they start this home baking business? Because it should be sustainable, it should be profitable for them as well. So the course will be designed for them as such. And then the other category will be those who already have restaurants or those who already have bakeries who wants to improvise their product, to add on their list. Yes. So we have such programs as well.
Only that you are targeting many group of people, that is mothers at home to earn some extra income, students who are just leaving school, SPM leavers, even a small child, they're going to learn into the pastries and all this. But at the same time, you are giving them a certificate in attendance to it. Have you got any idea that you're going to enhance that certificate into an academic level?
Yes, definitely we do. As I said, this institute is only 3 months old. We already have our own syllabus, which has been practiced for almost like 15 years back then. So we are going to bring down the same syllabus here, and we are in the process of getting the government's approval or the associate bodies which associated to this.
Okay, the other thing, could you tell me what is the type of people who come here? Are they more of girls, boys, different ages who come to learn? How are they?
Okay. Now talking about my past classes where I've conducted here in BSD Center. As for now, I'm getting more homepreneurs.
Homepreneurs, okay.
Homepreneurs, and also there are a few gents who are very interested. They have quite good passion in baking, so they do come down and learn. And this Saturday, I have classes for small kids as well. So it's kind of a mixed students as for now, because we have not categorized the students yet. Because ongoing process, we are going to divide our courses again, so that you will choose the right course for you.
And your course duration is every daily, one day?
Yes, as for now it is one day classes, and the next coming up we are going to make it as an introduction for a long-term program, kind of 4 days program, and from there we will take it slowly to the long-term.
Okay, you also told me that this is meant for the homepreneurs and people who are into baking and pastries and all this. This is more for people who want to go into entrepreneurship, that is pastry and baking entrepreneurship. But how do you invite them? Are you telling them that this is a place where we will give you various types of pastries and baking, or do you have limited type, or do you have only Malaysian type? What are your types of in your syllabus?
Okay, when we say pastry, trust me, there are lots of things in that pastry world.
Yeah. Well, that's very interesting to look at it. When you think of pastries and baking, we always, as a chef, said it's just not a slice of cake. We're going to just cut and eat a scoop and then all this. It has to be what is from the butter and what is being done. They are actually willing to take the trouble to educate our Malaysians, or generally anyone for that matter, who want to go into this business of baking. Right? You can start your own bakery. You can do even from your home. I mean, somebody wants to have a birthday party, you want to do a birthday cake for them, you can learn. Ladies from the house, if they want some extra income and all this, they can always come back to this skill baking academy, which is run by Chef herself. But I still want to go back to Chef. Chef, you were talking to me about Kerala. Of course, we still want to get back on that idea of Kerala.
Yes.
Did this idea come only from Kerala, or probably you wanted to actually do this bakery business generally for the whole world? You want to go elsewhere?
Okay.
Do you have any ideas of that?
I would say the pastry school is the first private institute in Kerala who started with the baking classes. Private institute.
Which part?
In Kochi.
In Kochi.
It is in Ernakulam. Where we provide all these career-oriented programs. And we had a thought to branch out, and we are very happy that we have branched out in Kuala Lumpur, so that it's also our intention to give better exposure to our students back there in Kerala by giving internship programs in Malaysia later on. And I also do have students who comes from other parts of the world.
Okay, Chef, I heard that your husband was a pillar in your motivating you now into this business. How did you actually juggle yourself, firstly as a wife, then as a mother, and then as an entrepreneur, mainly in the country of Kerala, which is not going to be easy. You have a lot of busy schedules and teaching and all those. How did you manage this?
Initially, yes, it was a little tough because being a lady, being a mother, and also being an entrepreneur as a startup, it was quite difficult for me to juggle my daily routines and my workplace. But again, when you have a proper support, a very strong support from the family, it made my life more easier. Okay. As I say, I have 3 boys. I mean, they are they're very understanding. I mean, they're quite understanding on what are their parents doing. Because what we do is we always we always involve them in the business, so they will know how is our daily routine like. It goes to my husband. I've never, I've never detached myself. We've been always included family in the business. It's not like I do something else and my husband doing something else. Because we want to do the business as together, so that we feel all the the plus and minus. It goes like that.
It's a family oriented business.
Yes, it's a family oriented. I've never done anything like apart from detaching from my family. Wherever I'm there, my family is there.
What about the children?
My children, yes, they go to the school in the morning. And then from there, me and my husband will go to the baking institute, and after the school, the kid comes back to the baking institute. So they always knows what is the routine like in the school, in the baking school, and during their holidays, they'll be at my pastry institute. So they know the entire process of how my routine works. So they're always involved. Same goes to my husband. He's very supportive. When I want to start my work, so he's been always there.
What is the role of your husband into this business? Was he also directly involved, or is he independently doing something else out of this and just giving you a push?
I would say that he is basically has an IT background, and I would say backbone that is my husband for me. So the Deep History School was his brainchild actually. So he started, why don't you share your skills to others and develop your syllabus? So that's how he started to encouraging me to start up with the Deep History School. So he has given me a lot of support from day one till now on how to develop the institute. It was in IT, but we were also venturing into the hospitality industry.
Oh, another field.
Yes. So we have a resort which is nearer to Guruvayur.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
It's a beach.
He's running it?
Yes, he's running it.
Okay.
And it is a beach resort.
Okay.
So we have a lot of, we are promoting on spiritual tourism since it's nearby to our Guruvayur.
Guruvayur resort. Okay. How is the resort doing apart from being a pilgrimage and you say it's just beside to Guruvayur resort?
Yes.
What are the activities which is taking place there?
First, I would say it's a very nice place for everyone because it's just right in front of the beach.
Okay.
So you really get that
The
nice positive
exactly.
energy into that. We have activities like horse riding.
Oh, okay.
We have horses
Right,
there, horse
okay.
riding. ATV.
Oh, okay. All right.
So they are like those who are really into, really want to spend the whole day there. So these are the couple of activities.
Well, it's nice activities being done, external activity
External
apart from
activity.
just pilgrimage to
Yes,
the temple.
yes.
മാത്രമല്ല നമുക്ക്
അതെ.
ഗുരുവായൂർ
ഇപ്പൊ
ചെല്ലുമ്പോൾ
youngsters
ഗുരുവായൂർ
ഒക്കെ വരുമ്പോൾ അവർക്ക് ത്രിപുടി
ഒരു കൂടി കാഴ്ച
explore
നടത്താം.
outside.
That's a nice thing. Do you get Malaysians or probably the foreigners coming into that area at resort?
As for now, no. Look, we are getting more on domestic
Domestic people.
people.
But this is quite interesting. If you look at it, a place of pilgrimage, that's where we need people. The tourism industry comes along and all this. At the same time, when you have activities, external
Yes.
activities
Yes.
there, it's nice. So that's being run by your
My
husband.
husband, yes.
He's doing it himself. That's nice. Okay, that's thank you.
We have other activities as well. First of all, I would say it's a very nice area because it's just right in front of the beach. When you open the door, you're actually seeing the beach.
Okay.
So it gives you a real nice feeling when you come there. And we also have a lot of other activities like horse riding, ATV riding.
Okay.
We also have paragliding,
Uh-huh.
where we have tie up with paragliding
It's
club
very
members.
adventurous, all right.
Yes,
Right?
yes, because എല്ലാവരും പറഞ്ഞത് പ്രായമായ ആൾക്കാർ മാത്രമല്ല.
Yeah, yeah.
So youngsters, sometimes they wanted to have such activities. So it's available.
നമ്മൾ പറയുന്നത് ക്ഷേത്രത്തിൽ മാത്രം പോകാൻ തൊഴുത്തിൽ വരിക അത് മാത്രമല്ല നമ്മുടെ യുവജനങ്ങൾ we encourage the youths to come forward, not only just to go to the temple and pray. You have an activity which is blend for them together. So you see a lot of adventurous like horse riding or ATV and all those things. But how does he manages that there locally?
We do have a manager who is helping us out
Okay.
to take care of this.
Because he's now in Malaysia with you, and that's being run
And
there.
moreover, we'll be like up and down from Kochi to our resort, which is in Kodunallur. So during his travels, so manager will take care.
Yeah.
So it's a nice boutique resort
Okay.
where we are focusing more on families, family stays, and
Okay.
or a day trip.
Would you tell us what's the name, exact name of it?
It is called as KAIPA Beach Club.
KAIPA.
KAIPA.
KAIPA Beach Club.
Yes.
Let's remember that when we go next to Kerala, Kodunallur, KAIPA Beach Park is our next destination. For all of us, we make sure we go to that and see what is the beauty of seeing not only temple in Kerala, we have also some adventurous places for us, waiting for us. Well, Chef, before we go into our baking, would you like to dedicate a song to anyone in particular? What is your favorite song?
I like this song from movie Ishtam.
Ishtam.
Kanukul Padayavo.
Okay, yes, that's it.
അനുരാഗം നീ ഒരു കുറിയൻ കാറ്റേ. തുമ്പിപ്പെണ്ണിൻ ഓ മോഹാവേശം കളിയാടി നിൽക്കുമ്പോ
കണ്ടാലൊന്നും മിണ്ടാതോടും കിളിപാട്ടുമൂളുമ്പോ
ഒരു നോക്കു കണ്ടീടാ മിഴി പൂട്ടി നിന്നീടാ.
കൊതിയോടെ കാക്കും നേരം നാണം ചങ്ങാതിയായി കാറ്റേ.
കാണുമ്പോൾ പറയാമോ കരളിലെ അനുരാഗം നീ ഒരു കുറിയൻ കാറ്റേ.